Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? Appreciate everybody that's going to tap in here, man. We got to get into some shit tonight, all right? So we really going to talk about some things that we seen, man. Shout out Knowledge in the building already, man. Posting a comment. He said, I can tell that photo is from when Kirk Cousins did the gritty against Detroit. Hey, word, man. Kirk Cousins needs to stay far away from the gritty, but hopefully he's doing a bunch of celebrations this season, bro, because we need my boy to be turning up in that goddamn end zone this season. We can't take no chances. All right. We need bro to be turning up. What's going on, man? We got James in the building. Appreciate you, James, tapping in, man. So as y'all can see, man, I'm on here solo tonight, man. I just wanted to get into some things, man. I figured, hey, look, I got to come on live and we got to talk about some shit. All right. The first thing definitely we're gonna get into the whole preseason as a whole. You know, we're gonna talk about and y'all drop y'all comments, man. Y'all know how I rock. Drop your comments. Let me know how y'all feel. But the thing is this, right? The preseason 0-3. Does that really matter? Does the record really matter? Not really. All right. I don't think the record really matters like that. 0-3. We seen some bright spots. We seen some dark spots. It is what it is. But some of the dark spots we got to get into because we need to fix these things. We have exactly 2 weeks? And we got exactly 2 weeks from the day to fix these things, bro. All right. First things first. We have to fix. So the tight end situation, we'll get into that first. Nick Muse, he was a dub to me. Nick Muse, man. I mean, I don't know, man. Like this guy, he had a couple catches against the 49ers. Then he comes into this game, drops 2 back to back. It was bad. I don't know, man. We got Johnny Munt, obviously, and Irv Smith. Hopefully, Irv Smith can stay healthy. I know we beaten this dead horse, okay? We beaten this dead horse, but he has to stay healthy, bro. I mean, there's so much pressure on him to just stay healthy. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because if he goes down, it's going to be sad. All right. I can't lie. I was in Vegas this weekend, didn't watch the game. Yeah, Knowledge. I mean, honestly, bro, you ain't missed shit. You ain't missed shit, bro. What going on, Eli, man? Eli tapped in with me, man. What's up, Eli? You say Jimmy Graham. Tweet for the Hope said Jimmy Graham is a free agent. Yeah, I mean, Jimmy Graham, I mean, he's a veteran. I would probably like him in the locker room, just being a veteran, you know, somebody who knows, been used to winning. He's won with the I think he won with the Saints and stuff like that. I mean, I don't mind Jimmy Graham. But I want to see Johnny Munt, man. It just seems like we didn't see a lot of them. Maybe they're holding them close to the vest for some reason. But I feel like we should have seen them more out there in preseason. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? I guess the coaches have something in mind where, oh, we know he's good. We'll let the fans see whenever it's season time. But hopefully they're right. Hopefully they are right, bro. Because, hey, look here. We ain't got time to play. Another thing we figured out last night was Ed Ingram's the right guard. That's a fact. Ed Ingram is the right guard. That man is starting right guard, and rightfully so. All right. Ed Ingram deserves to be the starter. He balled out enough where he should be the starter, and that's a fact. That's why he didn't play. And that's good, man. You know, being a rookie, I called it at the beginning. I said, look, he's probably the one rookie that can get an automatic starting job because he had no competition in front of him. He had no competition in front of him. Speaking of the offensive line, yo, who's that number 61 playing left tackle last night? His name is like Paris or something like that. Yo, this guy is a disgrace. This guy, hey, Knowledge, listen, you didn't watch the game last night, bro. If you would have seen this left tackle we had in there named Paris, this guy, I mean, oh my gosh, you want to talk, absolutely has to be the worst left tackle in the NFL. Why do we always get the worst players? You know what I'm saying? Like it can't get you can't play the position no worse than what he played it. You can't. Austin Slotman. Yeah, Eli, you saying, are you saying Austin Slotman played bad? I think Austin Slotman, he did decent, man. He didn't do horrible. He had one mishap last night that I noticed. You know, where he, you know, kind of false start, snapping the ball a little premature, but I think Austin Slotman should still be able to challenge goddamn Garrett Bradbury, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still on that vibe. Like, I'm still on that vibe. TJ Clemens bad. Bro, this man worse than that. He's worse than that, bro. Go watch. He's worse than that. And then another thing I noticed too, Wyatt Davis. Wyatt Davis is horrible, bro. The coaches, Mike Zimmer them called that shit exactly how it was supposed to be called, man. There's a reason why Wyatt Davis didn't play last year. All right. And we seen why last night. I mean, I watched him 2 times in a row let a defender just, I mean, pretty much use their finger and push him back and get right to the quarterback. Shit sad, bro. Shit is sad. I think we could get the first pick in next year's draft if Mon starts every game. That's a fact. That's a fact. If Mon was to start every game, bro, we definitely getting the first pick in the draft. I mean, that's another thing that I definitely want to talk about, man. So this is the sad truth on this. All right. For one, we got to give Mike Zimmer some props. We trying to move on past that era, but look, Mike Zimmer called it, man. Mike Zimmer called it. Okay. He said, I see Kellen Mond every day. I know what the fuck this man can do. And it damn sure ain't playing quarterback. It damn sure ain't. He needs some time. I mean, I still have a little bit of faith, though. I still feel like, he can play the position if he gets a little more time. You got to remember in college, he didn't really hit his stride until his senior year. He got a little bit better every year as he played. All right. And then in his senior year, he went to the bowl game and so on and so forth and had a good year. And that's why he got drafted in the 3rd round like he did. He was high on a lot of people's boards because he takes a little time to get there. But I mean, as of now, I mean, we're gonna move on from that. As far as we don't, this is the NFL. We can't wait 3-4 years for you, bro. Like we can't. You know what I mean? We need a motherfucker who can win now. To even say Mon could be the TC, the janitor. Damn, you're gonna play him like that. Kellen Mond throws a really good ball. Then the next play, he throws a terrible pass. Hey, that's true, Eli. He's just inconsistent, man. Now, this is the thing I want to get into too with last night's game, though, because there was a play. It's 4th down. All right. We got him. You got to throw the ball, Kellen Mond. All right. You scrambled around. You did this, that, and the third, and you took a sack. Those are things you just can't do. Okay. Those are things rookies do. But you've been in the league 2 years, man. You should know better. Him doing things like that. But this is what I'm thinking though. Okay. This is what I'm worried about. And I just did a video, it released this morning, and I said this for the notes I took last night. All right. I hope Kellen Mond is prepared. I mean, not Kellen Mond, Kevin O'Connell is prepared to call the offense, man. I'm being dead serious, man. I hope bro is ready to call the offense when the season starts. I'm telling you, man, because I mean, I was noticing some of those plays, bro. Them shits was shabby. Now, I don't know if we were doing that just because it's a preseason game. We didn't want to give up too much because, of course, Hackett coming from Green Bay. That's what the broadcasters were saying, this, that, and the third. But some of them, I was like, yo, seriously, bro? Like, come on, O'Connell. You ain't just going to slip under the rug like that. Nah, I'm watching. Hey, appreciate you, Mitch, man. I can't wait. Week 2, me and you definitely gonna turn up, man. I got a couple Eagles fans reaching out to me, man. I'm definitely rocking with you though, for sure, man. We definitely gonna do a pregame and all that. KAC calling the plays when the that's what I'm saying, knowledge. He's been calling the plays all preseason. And I just feel like himself still has things to learn. Now we got to expect that. He is a rookie head coach. So, I mean, we can't expect him to come in and be a world beater. But still, though, it just concerns me because I feel like we can't afford to get off to a slow start because you got some of the veterans on the team like Cook and Eric Kendricks and Adam Thielens and even Justin Jefferson's like, they're probably wore out of having to play catch up all season, man. We need to start out a season, 2-3 games ahead. All right, start out 2-1 or something, 3-1 or something like that, man. We're always starting behind the eight ball and having to play catch up, just to get back to 500. And we can't let that happen again this season, man. We got to play ball. I think the coach might have a idea why he did all of those dumb plays. Yeah, hey, this is my hope. This is my hope, man. I'm hoping that. I'm hoping there's a reason behind the madness, okay? I'm hoping there's a reason. I'm hoping, and this is the thing, like it's been now we know like the gap between our starters and our second and third strings. I mean, that shit is huge, bro. It's huge. It's huge. The gap is big. All right. Like if we injuries are gonna dictate our season this year for sure. We need motherfuckers to be as healthy as can be. Like for real. I'm talking about practice. They need to be tiptoeing through practice the whole year, all that. Because we don't need to see nothing coming up during practice talking about some goddamn so and so got hurt at practice and nah. Mm-mm. Skull Mafia in the building. What's happening, bro? What's happening? Man, y'all ready for that? Y'all ready for this fantasy league about to kick off too, man? I hope everybody got they I hope everybody got their teams in order. Hope you got your teams in order because my team in order. I'm ready to go. Let's get it. What's up, Scott? Scott in the building, man. What's up, Scott? Hey, I appreciate all y'all too, man. I appreciate all y'all being active on the videos and shit for sure, man. But hey, like I said, man, week one, we got exactly 2 weeks from today. It's game time. Buckle the chin straps, bro. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely going down. Hey, and we gonna see what happens, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still confident. I still think we can win the North, this, that, and the third. I just know injuries are going to be a big part of this season. All right, because the gap between our backups and our starters, I feel like is very big. It's very big, like for sure. I hope that we see a Vikings versus Packers. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Vikings versus Packers NFC Championship game. That would be crazy. I ain't worrying about the Packers this year. So a lot of people, that other than Vikings fans, they're high on the Packers, saying, "Oh, the Packers just automatically winning the North again this season." Man, bullshit, bullshit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What makes their roster definitely don't look better than ours, if you ask me. Now, as far as their depth goes, I don't know because I don't watch the Packers, so I don't really know. I know our depth ain't looking that good right now. I mean, there's a couple positions that it is. Like wide receiver. I feel like running back's good. I just feel like our DBs, man, like, and we gonna get on this DB shit. All right, speaking about Chris Boyd, I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all? Chris Boyd had one drive last night that he did good. He broke up like two passes in a row or something like that. And Eli messaged me, Dave texted me talking about, oh, look at Chris Boyd. And then right after that, I mean, not even a minute after that, this man was getting put on skates. Did you see that? Did y'all see that? Was I the only one that seen that? Chris Boyd, right after that, broken coverage, busted coverage, and then damn near a couple plays after the busted coverage, the man put the man on skates, dropped him. You know what I'm saying? The guy, and he's playing now. Remember, he's playing against threes, bro, twos and threes. So Chris Boyd, absolutely not. Absolutely not. If we roll Chris Boyd out there on a regular season game because Cameron Dancer got hurt or Patrick Peterson pulls a hamstring or something, it's over with. It's over with. We not stopping nobody. Not a decent quarterback. We ain't stop. We might can stop Jared Goff or something, but shit, I'm telling you right now, Chris Boyd is not. I don't care. I'm on the get Chris Boyd the f out of here, bro. I'm on that train. I'm on that train. I don't care. He like my least favorite defensive back. Least favorite. They say, oh, he's good at special teams. He know how to tackle on special team. Man, look, man, you telling me you can't find a motherfucker that know how to tackle on special teams other than Chris Boyd? But here's the thing, bruh. They got to get through the Rams and Bucks and Eagles. Facts. Listen, I agree with you on the Rams and the Bucks, but the Eagles, why everybody so deep on the Eagles, bro? Like what I mean, like why is everybody so high on them? Because they got your boy, your wide receiver from the Titans. I mean, what did they do? I'm not scared of the Eagles, man. I don't think the Eagles are gonna be as good as people think. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think they're gonna be as good as people think. I think Dallas is gonna win the NFC East again. Easy. Easy. Evans and Booth, and then sign someone off the streets. Hey, word. Hey, Scott, I ain't lying. I like Evans, man. Caleb Evans, a dog. Booth, you know what I mean? He still got some things to work on, believe it or not. There was actually a thread on Twitter that was talking about how Evans seems better than Booth, which I mean, you can argue that because I think Booth, just because he got picked higher, I don't mean he's a better player, bro. I think Booth is he needs to learn how to use his aggressiveness without getting penalized. You know, kind of like how Xavier Rhodes was. You know how Xavier Rhodes at the beginning, he was a real good cornerback, you know, coming in. He was real aggressive, but he got penalized every time he was one-on-one on an island with a receiver. You knew he was going to grab or just do something. You knew a flag was coming. You knew a flag was coming. I mean, every time I seen Xavier Rhodes man to man, I was like, God damn it, here come the flag, because he definitely is gonna grab this guy. Because Jalen Hurts might be pretty good. Yeah, he might be. He might be. Don't get me wrong. I liked him in college. I did like Jalen Hurts in college. I think he's too happy feet, man. I think Jalen Hurts is too happy feet, you know, like, and he is a little thicker type guy, but I think he's gonna get some licks on him, bro. Like he's one of those quarterbacks. He want to run first, you know. But maybe he tighten up this year. We'll see. I got nothing against Jalen, though, man. I like Jalen Hurts though. I'm rooting for him, just not on week 2. And I'm going live with an Eagles content creator, Mitch, man, that commented on here, man. Me and him are gonna do the pregame. He a diehard Eagles fan, and we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. I'm on his top. Heard some crazy talk about the Saints lately. Apparently, Winston, Jameis Winston. You gotta remember last year, Scott, he was doing good before he got injured. Before he got injured, he was carrying them. You know what I'm saying? Like he was carrying them. So he's no slouch, man. I like Jameis Winston, man. Like, you know, he goofy, but he do his thing though, man. He's not a bad quarterback, man. You know, he's definitely still a starter in this league. And that right there says a lot. You know what I mean? That he's still starting after all this time, getting injured, throwing all those interceptions and shit. I remember one year he had damn near more interceptions than touchdowns. Man had damn near 30 interceptions in one season. Still came back the next year starting because they see the potential. And when he does lock in, man, he could play. He could ball. What's up, Ryan? Ryan, Grandizer in the building. What's happening, Grandizer, man? Appreciate y'all tapping in with me tonight, man. Yeah, I'm just getting on here solo dolo tonight. Just wanted to come on here, man, and just talk some Vikings, man. I'm like, you know what? I ain't did a live in a minute on my channel, man. I got to get up on here and talk about some purple, man. We got to have some purple talk, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in with me tonight. But we got to get into it. Not Mitch. Oh, you know him? He is very good people. Awesome to get him on your show. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get Mitch on there, man. He seem like good people for sure. He seem like good people, man. Man, who y'all? So this the thing, man. Shit, where y'all think gonna happen with our boy Mon? Do you think Kellen Mond is gonna make the roster cut? Hey, listen, Tuesday by 4:00, we gotta know the word. We gotta know the word. Y'all drop down the wide receivers. Y'all think gonna make it? Man, praying for Olabisi, man. Tore ACL, man. That sucks. You know, Olabisi. I mean, y'all know how I felt. I was saying that he was gonna get cut anyways, but I don't wish that on that man. I don't wish that on that man. Now that sucks, man. He worked so hard to get back this season, and for that shit to happen again, man, that's devastating, bro. Mentally, you can just imagine his mental, man. That's devastating. Let's see. Rob, how was your day? All good. Church today. Yeah, man. My day good, man. My day good. No, I ain't go to church today, man, but I damn sure, pray to the Most High for sure, man. Every day. He's practice squad. There's zero chance, zero reason to carry him as QB3. He won't be picked up. Yeah. It's crazy because I seen an all 22 video. The guy that we seen with Scene with when we thought Scene didn't have a good game for the first preseason game, and then this guy like came out of nowhere and like broke the video down and convinced me that Scene had a decent game. Being a safety, it's kind of hard to see when they have breakout games because they play a certain type of position at safety. There's certain things you do on the field that make a big impact, but it gets looked over a lot. And he convinced me. Scene had a good game week 1, but he broke down to all 22 about Kellen Mond's game last night and said Kellen Mond actually had a good game in my opinion. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, what game were you watching? The damn show ain't been the Vikings versus Broncos game. Damn show ain't. You was not saving that boy, man. Stop. Lions are looking for a backup quarterback. See, this is the thing too. What you compare them to, you're seeing Kenny Pickett's out here. You're seeing fucking Sam Howells. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all are paying attention to all the other rookie quarterbacks, but the Malik Willis's. Are y'all seeing how they're balling out here? That you can tell the difference. You could tell the difference. I mean, there's a big difference. I mean, even Sam Howell, man, on Washington. Like, I mean, these guys, I mean, when you compare them to what Kellen Mond's doing, I mean, even just watching them, you can go watch their highlights of the games, and just watching them, you can tell that Kellen Mond is completely uncomfortable being a quarterback. He's completely uncomfortable, man. This man is missing wide open reads. I mean, this is crazy, bro. It's crazy. Grandizer saying he following the Lions. Yeah, you could follow the Lions, man. We're gonna stomp on the Lions, but I do think the Lions are gonna be better than the Bears. I guess Justin Fields had a good game yesterday or whatever, threw for 3 touchdowns or whatever like that, but it's gonna be trash. Only team we gotta worry about is the Packers. And I mean, they keep saying, oh, Packers are definitely winning the North, but I mean, shit, at the end of the day, that's the only team realistically that I think we're going to be battling with for just like it's been for the past God knows how many years. But at the end of the day, I think this year it's time for us to take the rings, bro. It's time for us. You feel me? What's up, my boy Dante in the building from East Coast, man? What's happening? Purple Gang in the building. You know that. And my boy right here, man. Y'all make sure y'all definitely go tap in with East Coast Gridiron. If y'all ain't subscribed, man, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy. He got that raw content, man. And he be bringing gameplay, man. He be playing at NCAA, doing them little legacies and shit, building up schools, man. Y'all go tap in with him. Let me see. Maybe Mon needs to be with a team that is committed to develop him. I think, listen, Grandizer, I think Kevin O'Connell would be committed to developing him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he would be committed to it. I just think there's nothing really to commit to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, honestly, like his skill just isn't like it isn't there, man. It isn't. Bro, I legit fear Kurt. Kurt gonna have three intos by the end of week 3. He's been throwing a real in practice. Yeah, hey Scott, I heard and I know you posted a comment up a little sooner, man. My bad. That shit kept sliding down, but yeah, man, I heard about his rough practice, bro. I heard about the rough practice. He seemed frustrated. You know what I'm saying? He even admitted he was frustrated about what was happening, but you can take that as a good and a bad thing. It's like, okay, is our defense really that stout? Like our first team defense, are we that good? Or is Kurt just playing that bad right now in practice? But I don't know, man. Hey, listen, after watching Sean Mannion and Kellen Mond, but I miss Kurt so much. I cannot wait to see number 8 run out there on Sunday, bro. September 11th, man. We are gonna be so happy to see Kirk Cousins, bro. Like, look what we have been watching. Look what we've been watching. Appreciate you, Grandizer, man. Yeah, man. I dropped that video this morning. Just taking my notes from last night, man. Seen a couple good things, seen a couple bad things, man. And one of the other bad things that I mentioned in there was Jalen Twyman. Like, what's up with the boy, man? I mean, I remember asking y'all. Y'all told me he's number 93, so I'm like, okay, let me keep my eye on him because I know Dave really likes him. I mean, I figured he would be okay. I seen the picture where he's big and stout and looks like, Aaron Donald type build and everything like that. I'm like, let me see the guy. I mean, this guy heard his name twice last night, but it was in a bad light though. 2 penalties, um, just no pressure at all, no tackles for loss. I don't even know if he got a tackle. I mean, I just don't know, man. I mean, if he makes a team, it's going to be strictly off a hype of people hyping his name up for no reason. Vikings versus Bills. Let's see. Vikings versus Bills. Vikings will put up a fight, but the Bills will beat the living crap out of them. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. I definitely got that as a loss on our record. I ain't gonna lie, I got that as one of our losses realistically, man. I just think the Bills are gonna be a powerhouse. I think they've reached their stride the past couple of years, man, and I think they're about ready to get over that hump. Josh Allen's getting into rare form, bro. Like he's actually the more years he plays, the more he's understanding the game, the speed of the game and shit. And he's gonna be a problem for the next 12 to 15 years. And yeah, man, I think the Bills are they're gonna be something to worry about. Twyman was part of the let's see, Jalen Twyman was a 5th-round pick to expect. Yeah, he was a 5th-round pick. I mean, a lot of people were there, but that's the thing. I think that's what we do though, as Vikings, man. I think other fan bases do it too. You get these players in the late rounds and they look good on tape and you like, you know what, this gonna be that sleeper. Because if you think about it, that's usually how the NFL works. If you think about it, these 1st-round picks, man, most of them don't pan out. It's crazy, but the 1st round, it always be the guys that are in the 4th, 5th, 3rd. Those be the ones that always be turning into the superstars. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, really, those are the ones you do got to pay attention to. And Jalen Twyman fits that. He fits that character. I mean, shoot, he could have been something, and maybe he still can. Maybe we're jumping the gun too fast. He's been showing things in practice and just had a bad night last night. Is what it is. We'll have to see, man. Ty McGill got hurt. He's out. I wish injuries didn't exist, man. I wish you can turn injuries off. Rap, you want to hear what my Lions content creator about the Vikings this year, man? He said we will see you on September 25th. Yeah, man, for sure. For sure, man. Reach out to him, tell him we can link up. Tell your Lions content creator we can definitely link up, man. Let's do a show together when we play. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I never worry about the Lions. You could tell them that. You can spread the message, Grandizer. As Vikings, we never worry about the Lions. Y'all did that last year, or the Lions. I ain't gonna say y'all because you a Dolphins fan, but hey, the Lions did that last year. That shit won't happen again. Brian Robinson, running back of the Commander, shot multiple times in carjacking. Damn, for real. Damn, that's crazy. East Coast. Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's breaking news on the live right there. He was just named the starter. He got shot. I don't understand why these damn maybe this right here sounds like something it ain't been his fault. If it's a carjacking, like he wasn't the one trying to carjack and got popped. Like somebody must have been trying to carjack him. But some of these guys, man, like Twyman, for example, now that we're speaking on him, when he got shot, it's like, listen, man, if you made it out, bro, don't go back there with the BS, man. No, move your family out of there. You know how it is where you grow up, man. You know motherfuckers gonna hate you where you at. You gotta get up out of there. Non-life threatening. Yeah, prayers for him, no, for sure. Definitely praying. All the dirt coming out. Ryan Robinson today. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, I seen that Matt Ariza dude. Yeah, that kicker from Buffalo. Yeah, that dude there. I ain't even talking about him on my channel. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck that boy. Let's see. I feel like the Lions are overrated right now. Me too, Ryan. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the Lions overrated too, a little bit, but I do think they're gonna be better though. I feel like they're gonna be better. Carlson balling out. Um, who you talking about, Carlson? Who you talking about, Scott? You talking about Daniel? You talking about the kicker from the Raiders? Talking about the kicker? Who you talking about the kicker from the Raiders? Yeah, yeah, the kicker. Yeah, rap is like Vikings don't need no smoke. Keep it away, hey, for sure. We don't need no smoke. We need all our players to be here for the season, man. I want to have fun this year. I want us to get these dubs. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody getting shot. None of that. None of that. We need to be completely healthy this year, man. Hey, because at the end of the day, I'm going all in this year. Listen, like I said before, history is playing against us, but guess what? I don't care. I'm still all in, man. We're gonna start with winning the North. Let's get there. Once we get there, we'll cross the other bridge when we get there. But let's start with winning the North, man. Aaron Rodgers, he don't like his receivers. It is what it is. Key in the building. What's up, man? I don't think I've seen your name on the live stream as much. Appreciate you tapping in with us tonight, though, man, for sure, man. Tap in with us. Yeah, tap in with us, man. Tonight's a little different, man. I'm doing a show by myself. Usually I got a guest with me, man, a co-host, my co-host Dave from Minnesota Sports Talk. We be getting lit in the building. But tonight, man, I just want to get on here solo dolo and just talk some Vikings football, man. Drop some comments, whatever you want to ask, whatever you got on your mind, man. Shit, drop it. I hit you up on Twitter. Okay. All right, for sure. If you need me to tap in, send me the link. Yeah, shit. I can tap. I can send you the link. Dante, hold on. Let me send Dante the link, man. I'm gonna tap my boy in real quick. Hold up. Let's see. Hey, Dante, send me that. Hey, hit me on Twitter, man. Send me your email again real quick. Send me your email real quick, man, because I don't see that shit. I don't see that shit on my damn thing. Hold up. Appreciate everybody that's in the building, man. Y'all make sure to hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you ain't subscribed yet, man. We on the road to 700. We trying to get to that 700. You heard me? Let me invite my boy real quick, man. Let's see, we gonna do him like this. About to add my boy on here, man. We about to talk about some football, man. Y'all gonna rock with my boy Dante, man. I ain't know if y'all tap in with the show that I did on his channel on East Coast Gridiron, but y'all gonna meet my boy, man. He like that for real. Hold up, y'all give me a second. Add him on here, man. Let's get it. All right, bet. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, Dante, I sent you that link, man. Go ahead, tap in with the boy. Go ahead, tap in, man. We're gonna wait for Dante to tap in, man. It's another Dante. Yeah. Yeah, man. Not coach. Let's see. Vikings gonna have to hang on early on in the season at Philly, at Miami, at New Orleans, at Buffalo. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be at that Miami game, man. I'm hoping that's a good game, man. I'm definitely gonna be at that Miami game. I'm hoping it's nothing but good vibes. Cause look here, I ain't trying to go all the way down to damn Miami. All right, Dante, no problem, man. Shit, you got the link. When you tap in, I'll be ready for you. Let's see. Yeah, I hope Miami gonna be a good game for me, man. Like I say, Buffalo. I mean, Buffalo gonna be it gonna be what it gonna be. You know, Buffalo, man, them boy is who they is, man. Everybody know them boy gonna be tough this year. But shit, you never know. Things happen. I'm not saying I wish no injuries on nobody, but things happen, bro. Things happen. Rap is ready. He got the Q&A. Hill gonna cook our CBs in that Miami game. You think so? You think so? Hey, I wonder who they gonna put on him, man. We damn sure can't put Patrick Peterson on him, man. We can't do that. I mean, I feel like the only guy they can put on him is obviously Cameron Dantzler. You know, yeah, we definitely can link up, Key. We definitely can link, man. I ain't nothing but a thing, bro. I ain't nothing but a thing, man. Shit, I always be down for the link, bro. For sure. You let me know when, where, bro. We do that shit on my channel, your channel. All we need is the links to click on, and I'm there. I'm there. That's a fact. I'm ready for that game too, man. But I think we're gonna beat y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think we got y'all number, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. I think we got y'all number. Key is well respected in the Eagles community. Word. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Shit. We're gonna see what happened, man. Shit. We're gonna see what happened. I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't scared of the Eagles. You know what I mean? I don't know why everybody else is, but I ain't. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of the Eagles at all. At all. The only teams I'm worrying about is the Bills. I mean, shit. Miami. Because I think Miami gonna be a little tough little game, like you say, Tyreek and shit. They just gonna have a couple matchup problems because they do got Waddle too. People be forgetting, like just because they got Tyreek Hill, shit, they got Waddle too. That little bit fast too, but they got a couple matchup problems. But you see how Tua underthrew him though. Tua can't throw that ball like what you call it, like Patty Mahomes now. Yeah, Tua can't throw that ball like Patty. That boy, hey, he gonna have to slow down a little bit. You're gonna have to slow it down. Slow it down. I just dissed you. Where y'all know that from? Rap. You say you ain't scared of any team, but you got us 10 and 7. Yeah, I got us 11. Yeah, I got us between 10 and 7 and 12 and 5 to be real. You know, I ain't scared of that many teams though, man. But see, I just know, Ryan, like I just know there's gonna be teams that you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be games that we're gonna lose that we ain't expect to lose. There's always at least two of those in every season. You feel me? I mean, I ain't gonna cap. I'm closer to the 11 and 6 than I am the 12 and 5. But I mean, that don't mean I think the Eagles gonna be one of them. I think we're gonna drop one to the Green Bay Packers. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Miami. I think the Saints are gonna be a good match that can go either way. I just think the Eagles. I just for some reason, man, it's just the Eagles for me. I just ain't too scared of the Eagles. I ain't too scared of the Eagles, man. Shit, I'm more worried about us dropping one to Detroit than fucking Eagles. To be real, Purple Gang, my boy Shane in the building. What's happening? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Grand Dazzy, your ass crazy. Oh, that's crazy, man. I'm waiting for Dante to tap in, man. Shit, Dave just texted me, he asked if I'm live yet. You might trying to tap in too. Uh, Let's see. We definitely not losing to the Packers week 1 at home. Yeah, that's for sure. Up my boy in. Hold on, let me tap man with us.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
What's up, family? Hey, I'm digging that background. My boy got the purple background with us too. You know that.
Yeah, hey, man, I gotta represent. You know what
For sure, man. Shit, this shit looking real good right now, boy. With that purple light in the background, boy. That's fire.
Yeah, man.
That's
I ain't got no
fire, man.
quarrels with the Vikings. You already know how I do. Hey, man,
Yeah,
I
for sure.
did you see on Twitter? I said, uh, what was it? Adam Thielen or AJ Brown?
Yeah. Yeah, what people was talking about.
Of course, it was picking AJ Brown. I said, man,
Yeah. Yeah.
why y'all smashing on my dude like this, man?
Hey man, I expect you expect people to pick that AJ Brown over Adam Thielen. You know what I mean? But like I was telling them, bro, I'm not worried about the Eagles, man. And I know you in Eagles territory, so right? And it you in
I'm
Eagles territory?
I'm surrounded by him, man.
Yeah, yeah, you surrounded by him. So I mean, I know the talk around you, man. I mean, what because you probably know more than I know for sure. Like what is the big hype? Is it because the AJ Brown pickup? Is that why that people are seeming like okay, the Eagles are gonna be so good this year?
So it's a couple different things, man. It's like because the dynamic of Jalen Hurts and
Yeah,
AJ Brown got like this, I guess, like this, brotherhood type of situation where it's, you know, they're like best friends, and apparently one of AJ's kids is like Jalen Hurts is, or he's like the godfather of the like one of his sons or something like that. Like, they got like this connection, and then also, I mean, say what you gotta call it what it is. Like Philadelphia Eagles got the best offensive line in the game right now,
yeah,
and I mean, it's just that, just like with the potential of like Jalen Hurts too, and then like their running back room being really, really deep, and all the moves that they made in the offseason with Kaiser White and Hassan Reddick, and picking up Jordan Davis and Jacoby Dean in the draft. Like, I think somewhat Eagles fans blow this thing up out of proportion.
right.
For example, Hassan Reddick played for the
Carolina, right?
Carolina Panthers,
Yeah,
and he played for the Cardinals before. I think he has like 23 sacks in the last 2 seasons or something like that.
yeah,
But when you really break down who he's got those sacks against, every good team that he plays, he disappears. So it's like, is he really going to be an asset for your team, or are you just hyping this up? When I think Kaiser White, who had like 140 tackles for the Chargers last year, that's the dude that you should be excited about, because it doesn't matter about scheme fit. Me and you both know, don't
right,
matter. If you can tackle somebody, you can tackle somebody. It is what it is.
right,
So I think that was their best asset. But outside of that, man, like it's just the, oh, AJ Brown is going to be so good with Jalen Hurts. Well, I'm the biggest Jalen Hurts fan out there.
right,
But at the end of the day, when it comes to week 1, people just think because these guys, and you, this is the one thing that's gonna drive you nuts right here. I can already tell.
yeah,
These guys think because they go and play bowl together, they go out and go eat, they do all
yeah.
this stuff as a team. Like other teams aren't doing that. Because me, I'm a Jaguars fan, so it's like
Right, right,
the Jaguars are doing that. They're out playing top golf. They're out doing all this other stuff with each other's families, cookouts, and everything. But they're like, oh yeah, that's what won us the Super Bowl is a brotherhood.
right,
Bro, if you think that was the case, all these other teams, that's just laughable to just say, because everybody wants to win regardless who's on that team, man. I mean, look at the Lions right now. There's no better team with, I know they're in your division, but if you've been
yeah.
watching
Hard knocks,
Hard
right?
Knocks,
Yeah,
you can see how much they care.
yeah,
They don't care that
yeah,
they're the damn sucky Detroit Lions. They think they're gonna go out there and run through a wall every freaking week. So for these people just to think like, oh, brotherhood gets you wins, that's like saying that the deflated football apparently that Tom Brady was playing with when they beat the Titans by 30 plus points won them the game. Like that's
right.
just ridiculous to say. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
exactly, man. Exactly, man. Yeah, because I mean, honestly, like whenever we talk about the Viking schedule, like that's the game that I keep hearing. Like, I mean, people, I mean, obviously people are bringing up Buffalo and shit like that, but it's more or less the Eagle. Like, oh, week 2 is gonna be so tough, like the Eagles. Which don't get me wrong, I regret not getting Jordan Davis. I wanted him bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
But you
to
know, I'm a
me,
college guy too.
yeah,
Like I'm probably even bigger on college than I am the NFL. I mean, they go hand in hand. I mean, you know me, rap. Like
right,
I got a lot of knowledge about a lot of knowledge.
yeah, for
So,
sure,
but like Jordan Davis is one of those guys that only played like 31% of the snaps. Perfect example. That team was stacked. And to think that all what 9 players they got drafted this year from that team are all going to be as excellent as their national championship bout,
yeah,
the way that they won, it's absolutely
yeah,
blasphemous. Not all these players are going to do good. Personally, I think Quay Walker is going to be the best out of all. And we talked about this,
yeah.
with Lewis Seen and all the rest of them. I think
Right.
Quay Walker is going to have the best career out of all these guys
Yeah,
because I
and
see
he went to y'all, right? He's in Jacksonville, right? Or no?
no, that's Trayvon Walker's in
Yeah,
Jacksonville.
Trayvon Walker. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
Quay Walker's with the Packers, so another guy
Okay,
in
yeah.
your division that's going to be pretty
Damn, boy, they
excellent.
all in our damn division. I ain't gonna lie. God damn.
Yeah, and you got Devontae Wyatt too, that's on as a D tackle for the Packers. But yeah, just to think that all these players, because they played really well together, are going to be like excellent individually,
Right.
is not it's not realistic. Because if that was the case, why did Jermaine Johnson, who was also a Georgia player last year, go to Florida State and play for them? Because their depth was way too much, and he knew he wasn't going to get the spotlight. Then he went to Florida State and showed out. Now he's with the Jets of one of the what he got picked in the first 10 picks or something like that with the Jets. So it's like come on guys, yeah, let's be realistic about all this here. And I don't think that they're as realistic as some other fans.
Right.
Um, and but it's maybe because I live in this area too, and I'm friends with a lot of them. The people that I am friends with, they're very realistic about it. They're like, you got to show me what's up, and you know, people would like to hype up the preseason too a lot too.
Yeah. So
Like
do you think you say you're big on Jalen Hurts? Like you're probably one of the bigger fans of Jalen Hurts. I
mhm.
mean, do you think that he's gonna take that step this year? See, because one thing I noticed that I feel about Jalen Hurts, I just think he has his feet are too happy, man. I think he tends to want to run a little too much. Which he can run the
Yeah,
ball. Like, don't get me wrong, he has that skill, but
yeah. I
I
mean,
when I look at him getting a good wide receiver, it's almost like he doesn't really benefit from it as much because he rather run the ball himself.
it might be a complete waste of time. You're absolutely right. You
Yeah,
know, but when you break it down to the places that he's had success, of course, he played for Alabama, which switched their playbook. I mean, they switch their playbook like every year, depending on the players that they got. That's why they're one
right.
of the best teams out there. With Nick Saban is like the greatest college coach of all time. Then he went to another excellent situation when he transferred to Oklahoma and Lincoln Riley's offense. Baker Mayfield was a Heisman winner when he transferred there. When Kyler Murray transferred there, he was a Heisman winner. When Jalen Hurts transferred there, he was a Heisman runner up.
Yeah,
It's a very quarterback friendly offense. You know why? Because it's a very trusting offense of you go improvise the way that you want to. Lincoln Riley said this himself. Like our offense is dedicated around giving as much power to the quarterback to be able to make the play because he's the guy on the field that has to control our destiny. Nick Sirianni's offense with the Eagles, I read somewhere, and I always harp this on any Eagle show I go on. I'm like, if you think Nick Sirianni is going to be a great coach, you're wrong. Because of the fact that he only had this dude under center 25 times total last year, which is not making your offense dynamic at all. Hell, me and you could be on a team. Let's say we was on the Vikings, right?
right,
Defensive coordinators, assistant defensive coordinator, and I'm the defensive coordinator, right?
right.
We could game plan against the Eagles every freaking week and have success. You know why? Because it's not dynamic enough for us to tell our players like, "Oh, you got to worry about this, this, and this." Worry about shotgun, and worry about RPO schemes happening all game long because he's not going to be under center. So, and then they have like this weird dynamic with like all their running backs where they don't really know if they want to make Kenneth Gainwell the number one or Miles Sanders the number one. And they're deep in that position right now. And they keep talking about let's get Kareem Hunt. Why you need Kareem Hunt? Trust the guys that you
Yeah,
got there. You know what I'm saying?
Did Miles Sanders have an injury or something recently or no?
Yeah, I think like he has his keys in the comments. She could probably tell me more, but I believe it's a hamstring injury that he's just been battling all preseason long.
Oh,
But
okay. Yeah, because I know we did our fantasy draft, and for some reason, boy, he was on the board for a long time, boy. Like nobody wanted to pick him, and I was like, damn, something got to be wrong, you know?
you know, and I know that's not an Eagles show, but just to kind of give you what you're going to get into when you guys play them,
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think they're going to get better as the year goes. But
Yeah,
what a lot of people are expecting out of the Eagles is and it's going to be the Cleveland Browns 2.0 from 2 years ago when they got all those players there and they couldn't play together and they couldn't have success with each other because they were expecting and the fans were expecting and the media was expecting like him to be the Cleveland Browns to be like the Super Bowl team. You remember how everybody's like
right.
Cleveland's going to the Super Bowl, like their
Yeah,
team is stacked from top to bottom. It's the same thing with the Eagles, but I think they're going to get better as the weeks go on. They got to hit their lumps and their bumps. And I actually have the Eagles losing to you guys, and I don't think it's going to be a pretty game. Like, you know me, I think the Vikings are going to be in the Super Bowl this year. I don't think they're beating the
there you
Chargers.
go.
I don't think they're beating the Chargers just because the Chargers they're stacked too.
Yeah,
But
they are
where they
stacked.
but where they're stacked is not a bunch of young guys. They have a bunch of veterans.
Yeah,
Like when Khalil Mack went there, it was great for them because he's already been to two teams and had success, and he's a better run stopper than what people give him credit for. Like that's probably his better asset other than like rushing the passer. I mean, you know that you guys played the Bears twice a year,
yeah, for
so
sure.
you know what I'm saying. Like he fills in for what Kaiser White left. So just that whole dynamic. But they're going to get better every week. Every week that they get into. But like Jordan Davis and N'Kobe Dean and all these young guys are not going to have success like right away, and it's just wishful thinking for them. And they're going to end up being disappointed when they only win 8 games this year.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
That
people are gonna
that's
be like,
what
"What
that's what I'm
happened?"
thinking, man. That's what I'm thinking, bro. I'm not scared, and that's why I'm telling my chat that I'm not worried about the Eagles as much as a lot of people are, because there is a lot of people that are worried about them, though. Believe it or
They're
not, that are
paper
Vikings.
champs.
Yeah, they're paper champs. Like on paper, it looks like damn, we're gonna lose this game, but I'm like, yo, I'm not, especially playing them like you said, playing them as early as we are, week 2. So I mean, shit, it's still gonna be brand new season. They're still figuring things out. I mean, we're gonna be figuring things out, but I trust our quarterback a little more. I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel like Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook. I have confidence that those guys, regardless, they're gonna know how to go out there and win that football game. You know what I'm saying? To
Mm-hmm.
where the Eagles still gonna be learning. They're still gonna have to learn each other out there, man. But we'll see. I do like the Alabama wide receiver though. He had a decent season last year, man. He was better than I
Jameson
thought.
Williams
Um, what's the guy that went to the one that won the
for the
Heisman?
Lions.
No, for
Oh
the
no, Devontae Smith. Yeah.
yeah, Devontae Smith. Yeah. Yeah. So, what I'm saying? Key in the building talking about I'm an Eagles fan. Hey, word. Dante hitting them factual points. Hey, facts, bro.
Hey,
Like,
you know what the crazy thing is I've predicted a lot of things that have happened this preseason.
yeah,
One of them is Zach Pasquel going from the Colts to the Eagles, and everybody automatically saying Quez Walker, Jalen Rager is going to be our number 3 receiver out there, and I'm like, well, Zach Pascal is technically a Nick Sirianni guy in that Frank Reich offense. So for him to have come over, they weren't going to trade for him if they didn't think he was going to make an impact. And he had a really good. I mean, say what you want. The dude's had a really good camp and a really good preseason, and
yeah,
everybody's like, "Oh, Zach Pascal might need to be our number 3 guy." And I'm like, I've been telling you guys that. Like,
yeah,
it's because so many people are stuck in their world with their team, which is fine, but don't want to actually look on the outside of like Zach Pascal is like a 500-yard receiver, and he was not the number 3 or number 4 guy on the Colts, and that's impressive. And I mean, countless quarterbacks, countless bad quarterbacks coming in and out, and with the Kirk Cousins thing, like you said, dude, like I told you, Kirk Cousins gets massively disrespected. Like
yeah, yeah,
he is a top 15 quarterback. If not, I think I have him 12 or 13 on my top 40 list.
yeah,
Like it's these primetime games he has problems with. But at the end of the day, like I told you before, and like I will tell anybody, it's a team sport at the end of the day. What
yeah,
are everybody else doing to help him out? Because his success is not just predicated on him throwing the ball. it's, can you catch the ball? Are we making our offense dynamic enough, or is it the offensive line? Offensive line is the most important part of the
Right.
offense.
Right. And that's one thing we definitely need. I think we are taking a step forward this year, though, man. We still, I mean, Garrett Bradbury obviously is a thing for us as Vikings fans, bro. Like, we got to figure that center position out. But I mean, I guess the coaches see something in him. He was a first round draft pick, but I always believe, like, just because you a first round draft pick does not make you good. You know, like, I mean, it's like that people think like, oh, well, he was a first round draft pick, and like he's proven 3 years that he's not good, man. Like, and we're gonna try for a fourth year. Like, what do you think is gonna change this year out of
Yeah,
nowhere? You know,
yeah.
but I just think it's too small, man. And that's one thing that worries me going against like the Eagles and even the Packers. Pretty much every team going against them nose tackles. You know, Jordan Davis. I can see him just bulldozing through freaking Garrett Bradbury, bro. Like, I just don't see how he's gonna be able to stop him. And that's gonna be bad for Kirk. You know, that's when Kirk's gonna struggle and it's gonna get ugly. You know, once he gets hit in the mouth once or twice, he tends to like go into this ball, man. I just hope he breaks out of that this year. I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't deal with that this year, Dante, man. I'm gonna be
I,
turning up on this YouTube shit.
yeah, man. Like I told you before. Do I think Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback? Absolutely. He's number 12 or number 13 on my list.
Yeah,
But do I think that this is the year where he really needs to get over the hump? And it's, you know, case in point, it's maybe not his fault at all.
yeah,
Like, it's a team sport. Everybody's got to play up to the team. But I can never put the blame on one man for the unsuccessful the unsuccessful ventures that have happened in his career thus far. When in the first 5 weeks of last season, I showed you the graphic that I made, man.
yeah.
Kirk Cousins was MVP caliber, regardless if you liked it or not. Like,
Right.
he was destroying people, and it was with his arm and his smarts, man. Like, I've always hated and I'll tell you, hot take. I wish I could go back and find it on Facebook when I made the post. I said when they were the Redskins, I said the Redskins are going to regret the fact that they drafted two number one quarterbacks on one team. And I think Robert Griffin III's injuries are going to catch up with him sooner than later. Where's he
Yeah.
at right now? Announcing
Yeah.
HBCU football games last night.
Yeah. That's crazy. You called that shit, ain't
I,
it?
I said Russell Wilson was going to be better than Robert Griffin III. I said he's going to have a Hall of Fame career. People are like, what? I'm like, all right, bro. Y'all, Kirk Cousins is going to be the starter after a while. Then he's going to go to another team and get respected. And
Yeah.
his career exactly has done that. Like,
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins was a beast, man. I don't understand what people did not see in this guy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. After watching these preseason games too, man, with our quarterback situation, like I miss Kirk Cousins, man. I can't wait to see him run out on that field, man. Because like we've been going through it. I don't know if you've been watching the Vikings preseason games, man, but
Yeah.
it's been a struggle, with the
I try to
quarterbacks.
catch up with the T week by week, so like I still
Yeah,
have some games I need to watch. But yeah, I mean, Kellen Mond's just been like on a roller coaster ride, man. And I'm a
yeah,
big, you know me, I'm a big Kellen Mond fan.
yeah. You
I
were
just don't
saying
think
that.
this is the right team for him.
Yeah, yeah. You were saying that, man. And I don't know, man. I think it's the end. I think it's the end for him with us. I mean, I don't know. People are saying he's probably get put on the practice squad or be QB3, but man, I just don't think it's right for him. Like you said, maybe he can go somewhere else and maybe play a little better. I don't know. I just know he's not going to do us any justice
I
having him
would
on
like
our
to
team.
see if there was like a period in time, well, like you said before I joined in, like we hate that injuries exist, right? Because
Right,
what we would be able to do if that didn't happen is put Kellen Mond with the first team offense and see how he does in the game.
right,
Because we can't. It's hard to evaluate Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook not being out there and having the front five guys sitting there blocking for you. It might he might look like the number one guy, but we will never know that unless another quarterback on another team gets hurt. They hit the Vikings up and say, "Hey, we want Kellen Mond for a sixth or seventh round pick." That's the only way that we'll know.
yeah.
Legit.
And being a Vikings fan, our luck would be that would happen, and whatever team he went to, he would turn into the next fucking Patrick Mahomes. Like for real, that's just what would happen because that's what happens with Vikings. Let's see. Ryan asked a question. No, this is something you can answer, Dante. He said, "How good is the Eagles He said, "How good is the Eagles' O line between O and D, 1 through 10?" So like I guess their offense and then their defense, rate them 1 through 10.
1 through 10 as like rankings, or is he saying
Yeah, like rank. I
like in
guess
a
just a
scale?
scale on a scale 1 to 10.
Whoo. I'm gonna go by position group, right?
Right.
Quarterback, a 6 until proven otherwise. And like I
Yeah.
said, this is a Jalen Hurts fan over here.
Yeah.
Offensive line, number one, or I
Yeah.
guess a 10.
A
It would
10.
be a 10
Yeah.
out of 10.
Yeah.
Running backs, I think they're better than what people give them credit for. I want to say 7.5 out of 10 for them. Wide
Right.
receiving core, 8 out of 10. Tight ends, Dallas Goddard is top five to me, so I'm gonna say a 9 out of 10 on that. Then you go over to the defense, defensive line. Defensive line, man. I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. The linebackers, I'm gonna give them a 7 out of 10 too, because Kaiser White is making that really heavy for me. But their defensive backs, Darius Slay is like the best one still.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna give them a 5 out of 10 until proven otherwise too. Like,
Yeah.
and then special teams, probably a 4 out of 10.
Yeah. So I mean, you got them up there though in a lot of the rankings, but you know what I mean. Yeah, their O line is definitely their strong point though. Like that's their strong point though for sure, and that's what makes their running game so good too. You know, those two play hand in hand, obviously. Um,
Yeah,
I-
and I think they're gonna be without Jason Kelsey's like battling a arm injury or getting surgery or something like that.
yeah,
And Cam Jurgens has looked great in the preseason, but again, it's not against the number one nose tackle because I would love to
exactly.
see him and Aaron Donald get into it. He'd probably get destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure. It would be a different story. You know what I mean? It would definitely be a different story. So
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Hey, look, hey man. Like I said though, man. Like when it comes to the Eagles, man, I got us winning that. Unless I feel different after week 1 when we play Green Bay, we'll see. Because I worry watching the preseason, man. Like even watching last night's game in particular, I was like, yo, can Kevin O'Connell, is he really comfortable calling the offensive plays, bro? Like I'm just because he didn't do that in Los Angeles. You know, he was considered the coordinator, but he didn't call plays or anything. He just helped you prep through the week and things like that and came up with game plans. But it's like, yo, him being out there calling plays, man, he just didn't seem comfortable to me, man. They kept panning the camera on him. He just didn't seem like he was in that element where he's good. You know what I mean? And then the pressure with Aaron Rodgers coming in town, and it's just like, yo, I just hope this shit don't backfire. You know, we're focusing on all the players, but I'm like, sheesh,
Yeah.
boy, we got a first year head coach, man, and he's calling the offensive plays at that. Like,
Yeah.
let's hope this shit goes right, man, because
Facts.
that thing it was not looking good. And I know obviously it's the second and third strings out there, but I mean that shit was not looking good, man. I mean,
Yeah.
time management was off last night. I mean, there was a lot of things that just opened my eyes for sure.
Well, they're gonna have a full week to get it together.
Yeah, yeah, man. And shit. I hope.
I
I hope
take
we.
preseason a little more serious than everybody else because I know a lot of people are like, it doesn't matter. Well,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter to you, but it
yeah.
matters a lot to
I
the
take it
team.
serious too. Yeah,
I mean, you have to take it serious because the
yeah,
number one reason you have to take it serious is because guys like Russell Wilson will be a rookie quarterback and come in and take the impending starter's job because
yeah.
and you can't ignore it.
Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott, yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, there's
there's a lot of. I mean, Brian Robinson, even though hope the dude comes out of it, but like
right.
Antonio Gibson had a really good year for the Redskins or the Commanders. I got to get that
Yeah,
switch around in my head, but he had a really good season for the Commanders last year. And then Brian Robinson comes out and balls out in the preseason, and he was named the starter an hour before he got shot.
I'm crazy, man. Crazy how life works sometimes, man.
Yeah, man. But if he was healthy, it's like that's another thing where it's like, oh, preseason don't matter to you, huh? Okay.
Yeah, no, it matters, because you can definitely look into, especially when you're thinking about, especially when you have a new coach. The teams that have new coaches this year, like you can kind of see, time management because they're trying to practice that to their best ability. The coaches are, they want to show the fans and just show the staff that they can run the team
Yeah.
and shit. And it's like last night I didn't see anything good when it came to us. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, this shit looks horrible, man. Like, but we'll see, man. I'm a little more nervous than I was a couple weeks ago. I can say that. You know, now I'm still holding on, saying that I think we can win the North and shit like that. But I am a little more nervous after last night. I know it's preseason, like you said, people don't take it serious, but I do. Shit, I pay attention, and I'm like, yo, because everybody's like, oh, 0-3. Every team that loses all their preseason games, they usually have
Yep.
a really good season and shit.
Yep.
But
As a Jaguars fan, man,
yeah,
how Trevor Lawrence has been playing, he's been playing like doo doo. Like, and I knew it, but people are like, it's the preseason. I'm like, you played like doo doo last year. I
yeah,
mean, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to expect out of a guy that I wasn't even high on coming out of college, anyways? Like, he's supposed to be my Lord and Savior because he plays for the Jaguars. Like, I could care less. I wanted Justin Fields.
yeah.
And Justin Fields has looked more impressive in the preseason with less
Yeah, Justin
weapons.
Fields had a hell of a game yesterday. Yeah, for
He's
sure.
looking very. I'll tell you, the best play that he did is the one where he had threw it out of bounds because he knew I'm not going to force the ball in. I'm not going to run out and get myself hurt. That's the things. That's the type of things that I look for in players. Like especially when I do my film studies, it's like
Right.
that's a positive on my scale because I know he's wanting to keep the drive alive, keep himself healthy, and keep his offense on the field. Especially if it's only like on a second down. Yeah, live to fight another day. Throw it away, man. Ain't nothing open. Come out and get the next play call and make that one worth it. Like instead of losing yards and making it harder on your offense, like that boy Malik Willis,
Oh, he's looking good too,
he
bro.
looks good, but I hope he doesn't bring those bad habits he had in college.
Yeah.
And he's another one where I'm like, okay, he's looked good in the preseason, and it's letting people get in the way of the fact that like this is the same dude that would roll out in the pocket. The first down marker's 3 yards away. He's
Yeah.
supposed to be a running quarterback too, or scrambling quarterback, but he won't scramble for the 3 yards and keep the drive alive. He'll force the ball in triple coverage because he thought the guy would be open. Like those are
Yeah.
the things you need to switch around in the NFL because it's high risk, high reward. Now you might have
Yeah.
been able to get away with that shit in college. That ain't happening here.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna tell you who I'm surprised with, man. Is fucking Sam Howell. Like he looked really good.
Sam Howell looked like the starter
I'm
yesterday.
telling you, he looking like the starter over there in Washington, bro. And then fucking Kenny Pickett too, man. Shit, I give it up to Kenny Pickett too, man. And I like Desmond Ritter. I mean, this quarterback class is looking a lot better than what people projected. You know, to say that none of them got picked in the first round and shit like that. I mean, I think they all have chips on their shoulders for
You're
sure.
absolutely right, man. I said the same thing. Sam Howell in the Senior Bowl, man.
Yeah.
It was like this. And shout out to my boy Matt Corral because he was my number one coming into this year. It was like
Okay.
it was like Matt Corral, Desmond Ritter was like at 3. I forgot who I had at 2, but I know Sam Howell was like at number 4. Oh, I had Bailey Zappi at number 2, who's with the Patriots right now.
Yeah.
Sam Howell was at number 4. Once he played in the Senior Bowl, he like immediately went to number 2
Yeah.
because it was like this game might not matter to a lot of people, but he took it serious. He took command of that offense. He looked really good. He wasn't, like the difference between like Drew Lock and Geno Smith to me is like I know Drew Lock will take more chances than Geno Smith will. Will that win you more games? I think it will win you more games in the NFL if you play up to that standard.
Right.
Geno Smith dink and dunk style is not going to win you. It might win you 1 or 2 games against really bad teams, but when you start playing bigger teams or better teams, it's not going to work. It's kind of how I felt, with a lot of these quarterbacks. But Sam Howell, man, he literally took the bull by the horns in the Senior Bowl, and what he showed yesterday is exactly what I thought he was going to be. And I'm like, he might
Yeah.
be the starter like week 6.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, man. That's the shit that pisses me off when I look at our quarterback Kellen Mond, bro. I'm just trying. I'm comparing him to all the other rookies we're seeing in the league in preseason, and I'm like, you can just tell the difference, man. Those guys, are out here balling, and Kellen Mond just looks so uncomfortable. He just looks so uncomfortable, man. He just looks like he does not want to be out there playing football. Like
Yeah.
there's a big difference. There's just a big
Oh,
difference. You can
facts.
see it. It's crazy, man. But I hope the best for him, though, man. I hope the best for him, man. I'm not holding on to it no more as far as him playing for us. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I think his career is over, and I'm actually going to do a video on that. That it's, I mean, it's over with. But hopefully he can find a place in the NFL, man, and make a comeback. I was saying he took just like college, you know, he got a little better every year, and maybe it's just going to take him like the NFL. Maybe it's going to take him 4 or 5 years, but the Vikings don't have time to wait like that. We need to find our guy next year that's gonna take over after Kirk for sure.
Yeah, like I was a big fan of Kellen Mond his last year, and then when he went to the I Am Athlete Combine, he looked really really good there too. I don't know. I don't know what it is with whatever happened. Maybe it was a Mike Zimmer thing that never instilled the confidence in the guy. Because like I honestly think going to Mike Zimmer, knowing that Kirk is the guy, knowing that you'll never get a chance, they did that for depth pieces. Like it's
Right.
way cheaper for us to get a Kellen Mond than it is to go and sign a Chad Henne. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So, and I think that was kind of like the move that they were making just to add to depth. Like, oh yeah, the kid has talent. Maybe he might be able to fill in, but then you just ruined his career because I'm sure if Kellen Mond was still there with the Patriots choosing, like if Mac Jones would have got picked up, I 100%, 150% think that the Patriots would have picked up Kellen Mond, and Kellen Mond would be their number one quarterback right now.
Yeah.
I think Bill Belichick would have did wonders with him, and he loved Kellen Mond too. He was just like, I like Mac a little better, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure, man. And Mac looking decent, bro. You looking
His
decent.
preseason has been okay. It's been kind of dookie as well, but
Yeah.
Bailey Zappi's been playing out of his mind, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mac might need to watch out.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But that Zappy dude, you ain't lying. He been balling. He been balling for real.
Zappi had the best career in college football history for a quarterback, like
Wow.
or season. Like he broke all of Joe Burrow's records, but people didn't talk about it because he played at Western Kentucky. Nobody
Yeah.
cares about the Hilltoppers.
Yeah.
We're not talking about
Damn.
them.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
And he
That's
came
good
from a
info.
JUCO school.
Yeah, that's crazy, boy. That's good info, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching him, man. Dude, definitely doing his thing, man. But shit, Dante, man, I'm about to get up out of here, though, man.
All
I
right,
just
man.
wanted to tap in for an hour or so, man. Hey, I appreciate you tapping in with us tonight. Hey, we definitely,
Yeah,
me
bro.
and you gonna link for sure again, though. You know, this normal.
Oh yeah,
Definitely
man.
make this happen,
Hey,
man.
just hit me up. Be like, hey, man, can you come on?
Yeah,
Show
come
us what you're
tap
doing.
in. Come tap in
Yeah.
with me. Yeah, for sure. I got you, man. Hey,
Yeah.
appreciate everybody in the chat. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to East Coast Gridiron. You know, y'all go subscribe over there if y'all haven't subscribed yet, man. Show my boy some love for sure, man. And we're gonna make this a normal thing.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Appreciate
man.
you. Holla at your boy.
All right, brothers.